the watch industry tries to create a narrative for you to buy a watch, right? And that's a problem. As well as that, the journey of buying a Rolex, I mean, that's quite controversial, to be honest.
What do you think about it?
Well, what do you think?
I hate it. So what really upset me was that I walked in to a Rolex boutique and I was wearing a 19018 oyster quartz. And I thought for sure some sales associate would at least mention it. It's such a unique watch. And I go in there and the lady's just on her phone. She could not give a shit that I was there.
Yeah.
And I just said, hey, do you have a land dweller? I just want to be able to look at it. I'm not going in asking for a Daytona. I'm not asking for an allocation. I just want to look at it. No, we don't have it. And then she was on her phone the entire time. Never asked any questions. She couldn't care. And I left.
Right.
And that turned me off so much. All she had to do is say, oh, where are you from? Oh, you're a local. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's an oyster. I was so fed up with it that I left.
But yeah, I do think that's more an American thing because, like, the Rolex has one problem, right? They have only really one boutique themselves, and that's in Geneva. They actually care. They're incredibly passionate people. What you're talking to is someone that actually don't care. It's a normal job for them. If they're a sales associate at a Rolex or a sales associate at some tire place or used tire place, I don't know what you have here in the US. That's more an American US type of thing. They just don't care. They don't know what you're wearing. They have no idea. And I noticed that in Vegas, to be honest. I think the worst of the worst I've seen in Vegas. I wanted to, this is 5-6 years ago, I wanted to buy a specific Daytona. And I mean, the woman was on her phone. I have photos of that. I'm like, and I lost the plot at that day. Like, you're an embarrassment for a brand. You're representing the brand. And that's a wee bit of a problem with Rolex because they don't control what an authorized dealer does or doesn't do. And they just don't care.
Yeah, I didn't like it either. I went into a different boutique and it was display only. And then they said, oh, but we have these pre-owned watches instead.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the pre-owned watches. And then I pull up on Chrono 24. I probably shouldn't have done this. And I said, well, here's the same watch, but this is 20% cheaper with box and papers. And why would I pay 20%? Oh, well, because you get it now and it comes with the Rolex gear. I don't care. For 20% less, I go on Chrono 24, get a top trusted seller. I hate it.
Yeah, exactly.
It ruined the entire experience for me.
Like this point, like this thing what you mentioned, right? I think you're looking at a different way, right? You think that the watches are the luxury aspect, but it's actually the journey. Let me explain. Rolex is not scarce. Like, it's not rare at all. Like, Rolex makes in, I would say, 3 weeks what Patek makes in 1 year. Like, Rolex is not scarce. But yet they make you believe that they are the rarest thing in the world, right? So it's funny. The whole thing is, they make you feel it's actually a privilege for you to buy a Rolex, to make you feel it's a privilege. So privilege in that part becomes a luxury, right? So you need to be grateful that you're considered being able to buy a Rolex. So you're waiting there, you're sitting there. Privilege is a luxury in this part, right? Okay, you get the phone call, finally. You can pick it up, champagne. Oh, I've been considered. That's amazing, that journey. Endorphins going. Then you get a phone call, you can pick up your watch. More celebrations, more good Instagram photos. Look, I got my new Rollie by my course, whatever, right? Then you have the watch, then you own the watch, then you wear the watch. It's like, oh, what's next? I want another one. Like, that journey is the product. That cycle is the product, not the watch, not the product. That journey is the luxury.
So is the waitlist real?
No, absolutely not.
How do you move up on the waitlist that's not real?
Well, let me put it this way. If you have a buddy at Rolex or the Rolex authorized dealer, because we need to separate that. Rolex only has one shop. That's in Geneva. Rolex in recent years acquired Bucherer. Incredible boutique. I must say the team, very passionate young people that actually care. That actually care about the brand and the product, right? Like, that's only in Geneva. Well, that's what I have seen. You just need to suck it up. If you want a Rolex, you need to suck it up. And if that is not what you want to do, which I think you shouldn't be doing, just buy a watch whenever you have the money. And buy it on the grey market. And I would argue to say that the grey market is the truth of the industry.
Yeah.
Like retail is just a bloody lie.
But in terms of getting the allocation that you want, is there any trick? Is there any way to do that? Because I've seen these people on the forums that they're like, I go in every single week, and when they give you an allocation, you have to take it, and then you have to keep visiting them, and I text my AD all the time, and I become friends. I've even heard of them inviting their AD out for dinners, like bringing them on to like, family experiences and all this to get close with them, and then they get, the allocation, they keep buying it. Is that the way to do it?
Do you see what you say there yourself? That whole journey is the luxury aspect. It's all a lot. Like Rolex is key in that. Like Rolex is the king in that. That whole journey of being, going out for dinner, doing this, taking this person out, going in again, buying another one. That's the luxury aspect. Humans want, but they cannot have. So they do whatever it takes. That's the privilege. That's the luxury aspect of it. What you're describing here, that journey is the true form of the luxury aspect of Rolex. And that's what they try to sell. So no, you cannot avoid that unless your buddy owns the retail boutique, or you say, you just make a deal. I'll buy this watch. You just be straight up. I was quite straight up. I'll buy this watch for 400,000 Swiss franc. I'll buy that. But I want this watch and this watch within now and 2 months. Can you make that happen? Yes. They have the Daytonas in the back. They do.
So I've been told sometimes they only get like a few Daytonas
It's
a
a
year.
load of bollocks.
That's a lie.
It's a load of bollocks. It's an absolute lie. It's the journey. And they want to keep you on that journey. And this is why I say, like, if I tell you the real truth of how this industry goes, like IWC has tried exactly this. They understood that the cycle of you purchasing a watch, the cycle of the journey was actually the one that sold the watches, not the product itself. It was the journey, right? So IWC introduces the engineer and they do exactly the same as Rolex, but it's IWC. It's embarrassing. They tried it.
Yeah.
Vacheron Constantin, overseas. Nobody blinked an eyelid to it, right? All of a sudden, this IWC, of this overseas, it's the best thing in the world. Allocation only. All of a sudden, people started, can't get it, so I want it. The 222 launch, embarrassing, very poorly executed. They have the watches. The production is easy, but it's the journey that they try to sell to make you, make you part of that.
Did you see the YouTube video where this guy goes in a Rolex boutique? I think this is in London, and asks for a Hulk.
Yeah.
And they say, sorry, we don't have one. You can get on the wait list. He's like, oh, no, I'm okay. He gets a fake Johnny Depp, gets him in full, costume as a celebrity, calls Rolex ahead of time, hey, we got a celebrity coming in, gets fake paparazzi. Johnny Depp walks in. They walk him straight to the back, and he gets that exact watch.
Yeah. That's why I told you, like, they have the watches. But the journey is, for you as a normal bloke, right? The journey is, that's the luxury. That's the actual product. That's why you want the watch, because you can't get it.
Hey everybody, here's a PSA, but Father's Day is coming up really quickly, and I have a feeling most of you have not bought anything for your dad yet.
And we also know dads are absolutely impossible to find gifts for, so we did the work for you, and we found a gift that your dad is going to genuinely love and actually use.
We've partnered with our friends at Chef IQ this Father's Day to get you 40% off the Chef IQ Sense, which is unlike any other product out there. For those unaware, the Chef IQ Sense is a wireless smart thermometer that connects to your phone and coaches you through cooking the perfect piece of meat every single time.
It literally takes all of the guessing out of cooking. You just stick the probe in and it tells you exactly when to flip, when to pull it off the heat, when to let it rest, and when it's ready to serve.
Your dad is going to have total confidence at the grill. In fact, there is no way you could screw up cooking with the Chef IQ Sense. And aside from the grill, it also works with the smoker, the oven, the stovetop, any protein, any method.
We actually just filmed a fun Father's Day video on the Iced Coffee Happy Hour channel using the Sense. If you want to see it in action, that link is down below. But honestly, you've heard enough. This one truly sells itself.
Look, let's be real. For a lot of us, you came into this video not even knowing that Father's Day was coming up, but now you know exactly what to get your dad. The link is down below. Use the code ICED for 40% off as well at chefiq.com. This is the one. Again, chefiq.com with the code ICED for 40% off.